Yeah, you know what it is. It's the morning decapsulated brine shrimp eggs. Decapsulated them this morning. Don't let the haters tell you you gotta hatch them, man. I am so lazy, but this is gonna be a fun feeding. I love some decapsulated brine shrimp eggs in the morning. Oh yeah, look at that. We got Murphy right here. Let's see. This is the Epistogramma Hongsloy. Is that how you say it? It's a female. Where's the male at? Yeah, what's up, Jody? Good morning. Good morning. Of course, Jody's up. Of course, Jody is up. I couldn't. I couldn't do. I couldn't do hatch and brine shrimp every day, but you know what? I've grown to like decapsulating even more. I didn't think it was possible. Just wake up in the morning, smell some bleach. You only woke up 10 minutes ago. What's going on? What's going on? Yo, where's the mail at? Yes, where's your friend? Does he not know it's time to eat? I don't know, but I hate sleeping in. Yeah, that's unusual for you. Ooh. We gotta feed the Nanochromis. They're on eggs. The Hestatus, they're getting some of the breakfast. What's up, Pond Puppies? What's up, SBC? Good morning, everyone. Morning. Yo, we got the pro sign maker in the building. SBC is very popular these days. Everyone wants those metal signs. We got to start. Yo, he's gonna start like signing people's cars with like a grinder, like that one chick on Facebook. Every time we see him at a meeting, it's gonna be like that. Oh my gosh! All right, let's feed the Nanochromis because they're on eggs. Look, they're in the cave. They're in the cave. But just because you're a parent doesn't mean you can't also eat too. The sign for Jesse's gonna be pretty good. Nice. That's what we like to hear. Okay, we're getting some eggs in there. Let's see. You don't have to feel like a bad parent just because you eat some, you know. But yesterday I shined a light in there and confirmed there's some eggs in the back of the cave. Drewski RL, hi. Can you tell me what is in your tank, please? I just did. This is Nanochromis transvestitis, and that's the male. He's protecting the cave with eggs in it right now. Miss Callie said you're a terrible parent. Look, he doesn't even want to come out and eat because I'm standing here intimidating him when he's trying to protect the eggs. But good morning, Jorge. Good morning. Good morning. Let me back up a little bit. Stop being mean. He's not a bad parent. He's a good parent. Look at him. I wonder where the mom is. They've been weird. I think they've been like splitting up the eggs or something strange. Like they're very active parents. They're always moving around stuff. So you see underneath this cave is probably where the female is. They dug that little space there. All right, I'm gonna give him space while I will feed the Corys. Feed the Corys. And this killifish that I can't remember how to say the name of right now. Oh yeah. This is a Rivulus. I'm going heavy on the eggs with the Corys. No! No! I spilled it everywhere. Alright. Yeah. See, the Corys, they don't have these parental duties. They don't have the struggle of having a cave to defend. All they know is just eat. That's all they know. I'll probably be putting these guys in the ACM auction, or at least 6 of them, Sunday, because I want to BAP them. I want my points. Yes. Consume. Consume. Since when do you chew your food, man? Since when? It's a good morning to be a fish, let me tell you. I mean, you just have food fall from the sky. It's pretty convenient, if you ask me. It's pretty convenient. Where's the rest of, There you guys are. There you guys. Good morning, Jorge. Good morning. Jorge, you're up? I thought you'd be sleeping in from all that hating. Where's the half beak? We can go to the half beak. Because the half beak is actually just one tank down. So these are the platinum wrestling half beaks I just got recently. I've been fattening them up. There's 7 of them. And yeah, they look way cooler than I thought they would. Not that I thought they wouldn't be cool, of course. I love half beaks, so. But they're very sparkly. Actually, put the light right over there. But they do have a very nice shimmer to them. And I don't know what he's doing right now. You're not intimidating me, buddy. I want them in hatchet fish. Yeah, hatchet fish are pretty cool. I'll put some eggs in here. You gotta come back over, man, so you can catch these. I got shrimp in here too, so. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. No, guys. There we go. There we go. Half beaks look hilarious when they eat things. They got such a strange mouth. Pause. What are those? These are platinum wrestling half beaks. I only got half a beak, man. Jorge said, so what you're saying is you have a god complex? No. I can't sleep because if I do, I can't spread hate and discontent. I feel that, man. I respect your game. I do. I respect your game. Where's the rest of your friends? Are they really all back there? I'm trying to look back. But there's a lot of plant matter in the way. Yeah, I see them in the back there. Morning to apples, morning cozy cozy cottage witch. Good morning. Okay, let's feed the Scarlet Baddis colony. Trying to grow these guys up so I can finish sexing them out. It looks like I got a decent amount of females, but I just want to be sure before I start trying to pair them up. But here we go. The eggs are falling. Oop. That was a lid. My bad. That was loud. All right, the eggs are falling. Let's see the baddest come out of the cracks. It's always so funny feeding them because they'll be nowhere to be found. And then as the food comes, you start noticing more and more and more of them. Oh, There's one. As I'm saying that, one pops up, and another, and another. See, you see what I mean? It was like we didn't see any. Then the moment that food comes in, you start seeing them all over the damn place. So we'll give them a second to come in from the darkness, but it's almost like they teleported right in front of us. But you see what I mean? It's like some of them are just on the edge of being sexable, you know? The males, they really do sneak. They really do sneak in. I had several scarlet bass go missing recently. Turns out mine were jumpers. What? It's crazy. I don't think I've had them jump. I don't think. At this point, I got so many babies in here if a baby or something jumped in. Well, they're not really babies anymore, honestly. I'm hoping that they start spawning themselves. This looks like it's a male, I think. An eventual male. I'm just guessing off of the vibe. I'm guessing off of the vibe of them. But the problem is they actually will go up to the top and eat quite a lot. So there's one. And then over here you'll see, yep, there's two. You see what I mean? How they're just on the edge of being sexable, really. Just on the edge. Maybe that's I don't know. The females can get the dark lines as well. Do them jump, not sure why. They'll be going in a tank with a lid from here on out. Yeah. I've had so many fish jump, it's like the lids. Oh, here we go. There's a whole bunch of them coming out of the rock pile, man. Yeah, come on, let's go. The egg feast is here. As I went down to the brine shrimp to eat, calling all my friends, come join the feast. Oh yeah, we got some. This is the Pac-Man action we all came to see. Let's be. Oh, what? You spit it out, bro. Oh, you're just chewing it up. Okay, I see. I mean, you are small. I get it. I get it. You might need to chew your food. Oh, there's a more mature male back there. So I kind of wonder if there's any spawning going on. It'd be kind of cool to see another generation crop up in here when I already have a bunch. But I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to. I think this tank is, for me to actually tell what's going on, I'm gonna need to start catching them out, put them in a smaller tank with maybe less stuff going on, so I can properly sex them out. But yeah, that's one of the older, more dominant males, looks like. He's Pac-Manning it up. That's what we like to see. But that does kind of make me wonder how many females I have. Because, like, look at these two. They're pretty gray. Oh, yeah. The hair algae, that's the place to be. Look at that. The food is just stuck. Nowhere to go. Bro. What? Okay, I feel like it's unnecessary to go into the hair algae like that. You look like you're gonna be stuck. Yo, what is this fish doing? Making more eggs rain down. The bluefins, they're good eaters. They're always coming in. Always coming in. But the thing with the baddest is they're in every little crack and corner. They're very cryptic. Like look, there's like one underneath the hair algae there. But this guy, I think he clearly has some like territory over this rock pile, because I always see him coming out at the back there. seems to own that area. All right. Okay, let's see. What should I do next? What should I do next? Let's do the Procatopus. Let's do the Procatopus. As I went down with the brine shrimp egg. Okay. Give me a second. Basting up some eggs. Okay. This should be fun. We're gonna do a whole bunch for these guys. Ooh, he's looking good. Yeah, he's looking good. I need to get the floating plants. You're getting rid of my light, man. I'm trying to see the Procatopus. Yeah, they've been doing well. Need to get this female Pisto out of here, though. She's eating too many things. And I guess her babies are on their own now, so I think I'm gonna move her somewhere. Not quite sure where. Actually, no, wait, I do have an idea. Hold up. I do have an idea. But I've been finding some... Have you found the male Pisto? No. But, like, what are the odds she killed both males in this big tank? The one male that I know that she killed, his body was, like, floating. But I've cleaned the floating plants multiple times. I haven't found the other one. So I'm hoping when I take her out that I'll find him. Because the areas around the sponge filters in this tanks are like very, very built up. So it's more than possible that he could be hiding and I'd never see him. Especially if his life depended on it, which it seems to. Because I wanted to take him out, but it's like I saw him. I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back and take him out. I came back, and I couldn't find him, so that's why I'm like, maybe he's still around. But yeah, she's decided her babies apparently are big enough she don't gotta hang out around them anymore. I don't see any of them right now, but they're usually like in the Valsen area. Man, I love these guys. I've been finding one or two baby Procatopus popping up in here recently. I've been trying to remove them when I see them. They're so tiny. They're so freaking tiny. Okay, we're gonna do the cribs. The cribs in a second because they got a bunch of babies. I want to make sure they eat. Yeah, you guys are you're having a blast. All right, crib time. As I went down with the brine shrimp eggs, rolling on my chair. Okay. Yeah, these guys are over here as usual. With they're there. I was like, where are your kids at? Look at them. Look at them. And then this pair over here, I'm pretty sure is on eggs. He's outside, the female's inside. And look at this. Their dad, I don't think had eye spots like it, but this male has 2 eye spots on his dorsal. So I do think I'll be able to try some line breeding stuff. I don't like this view. I can't speed it up double time and catch up from the beginning. What do I do? I don't know, Scotty. I don't do the verticals that often. Just when it's like a quick thing. But you see that female? She looks real good. Hey, look at that. They're chatting it up. They're chatting it up. So I think she's definitely on eggs in there. Definitely. Excuse me. Excuse me. But okay, let's put the food in for everyone. Give me 1 second. Okay, and the turkey baster. The turkey baster of glory. Alright, so we'll put some over here for these guys. And I'll put some over here for these guys. Okay. Alright, let's see these babies. You coming today? Probably not. I had a schedule conflict. Unfortunately. I should be at ACM tomorrow though, but today I have to attend an event. You taking any cool killifish to the thing today, Scotty? Any Galaris gonna be there? Come on. You know that's what we want. And they're doing a really good job. Like, they'll keep the babies real tightly underneath, like, the more planty area. The glare over here is killing me. Let me see if I can make that less terrible. It's a little bit better. There we go. So I've had a hard time counting the babies. I don't think they've really lost many. You hope to get some? Come on, you got a line on what Achilles people are bringing? And yeah, the native order came in. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I already got my natives, so I didn't join in on it this time. Well, plus I'm not gonna make it, so. Oh my gosh, look. They're tiny little vacuums. But I don't know how they do it, but the parents are really good at keeping them staying like in the shade. They don't come out into the open, the majority of the babies, but the babies are growing fast. They are growing fast. I don't know at what point I will remove them. I feel like I should remove them while it's easy, because it's going to be so hard to catch them when they're not following their parents around all the time. Look at that big fat guy. Look at him just sitting there. Yeah. Can't tell if the puffers are eating the brine shrimp eggs or not. Sometimes it seems like they are, but I don't know. You guys tell me. Wow. But she looks good. She's one of the best looking females that I've gotten from this gin. She's just got so much. She's got the black bands on the sides. It's so dark. All right, I gotta get my day started. I'll catch the replay. Thanks for stopping by, Scotty. Yeah, she's got the dark body on either side of the midsection, so the contrast is so nice. So I'm excited. I'm excited for her to have her kids out and about. These puffers are so cool. So cool. Cribs and puffers, who would have thought? But it's been a really nice combo. They don't really seem to mind each other too much. Yeah, what's up, SC? See, this is how they maintain their, right there, that's basically what happens. So I think they have eggs in that coconut hut there. And then on the other side, oh, they brought their babies out a little bit. Okay. Well, it looks like there's at least 10. Let's see, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Maybe there's 13 at least. Yeah. Let's feed my other crib pair real quick. Down here. they've been looking real good, but they haven't given me fry. They had a fail spawn kind of recently. Yeah, they had a kind of recent failed spawn, but I haven't gotten any babies from them yet. But they were a little bit. They are a little bit younger. They're a little bit younger pair. Morning, Uncle Smiley. So they technically have a little bit of growing to do. So I'm not surprised that their first spawn was not a total success. But let's get the nutrition right. You know. Let's get the nutrition right. That's probably all they really need. I'm so proud of this female though. I need to go back and find a photo of her. Bro, don't just sit there. Bro, you're supposed to eat the eggs, not bathe in them. Oh, this is crazy. He looks like he's got super ick. I want you to shake yourself off, bro. Look at her. She's not like looking like that. Yeah, shake it off, man. Shake it off. But you can see why I want babies from these two. Their parents, I lost their dad. Their mom's in another tank, and they had some fry, but it was a small amount. And I got one male and two females. So, kind of counting on these guys to keep things going a little bit here. And I think we should get another spawn from them soon. I just love how the males look for this crib. I mean, obviously, the females are gorgeous. But the males have a nice, like, just that bright pink cheek. And then you got the purple. I mean, that's a pretty purple anal fin right there. Yeah. Top tier crib. Pelvicochromis cribensis. Definitely one of my favorites. I mean, I haven't met a crib I didn't like. Except for poultry. The locations on... oh, goodness. Yes, morning. I could watch these guys all day. Let's see. The darter tank has kind of been turning green a little bit. But let's feed the darters real quick. The darters. Where'd they go? Yeah. I had Daphne in this tank to keep it from turning green because for some reason it always wants to turn green. And I had a little bit of a malfunction of the Daphnia net. And the Daphne are no longer with us. I'll just leave it at that. Okay. Yo, you guys not woken up yet? What's going on? They usually come over and eat pretty fast, but they're over there like in a group doing I don't know what. What's going on, guys? Interesting. What is this behavior? The lights have been on for a minute. They're like over there following this guy around. Even through the green water, I can see him glittering. Interesting. What are they doing? Well, I'll try not to get my hopes up, but I'm intrigued. very intrigued. Like they're not interested in the food right now. They're doing their own thing. I'd be more concerned if they're just like sitting there, not moving, but they're clearly doing something. So, you know what? I'll leave them. I'll leave them be. They can get to the food when they get to it. Let's do the panda cories and stuff. Yeah. I've been wanting to look at the pandas all morning anyways. Get my chair 1 second. 1 second. I need to sit. I need to sit. Oh. Hello, ma'am. That's one of the album Marginata. My OG female. She's in here with some of her kids. Good to see you. Some of the fish are really just waking up. There's one of her kids. There's one of her kids. How many more do I see? I don't see too many more. Yes, it is that time. It is that time. Yeah, see? Alright. The pandas are on the way. They're on their way. I see that classic movement coming through. Yep. Yep. They are on the way. Let me zoom out. I just think it's so funny when fish are like just waking up. Brine shrimp eggs. Yeah, that's right. We don't even give them a chance to hatch. We're spawn killing now. We're spawn killing. Oh, here they come. There they go. There they go. Once they get a taste, they're hooked. Once they get a taste, they're hooked on it for life. I'm feeding heavily on the cories today. What's up, Bob? The pandas have been spawning pretty consistently, but I've been bad at collecting eggs. What I am looking for here, though, is I do want to see how many of the betas come out. Because I put a bunch of the betas in here. So it's mostly just betas and the panda cories. So I see one, I see two, I see the main female. But I'm supposed to do a fry swap with Grace. So I want to make sure I can sex them. Oh, yep. Okay. So there's a male. So it takes them a while to come into the full like red body color, it seems like. But it's pretty unmistakable that is a male. You can tell by, yeah, the fins are just a lot redder. The white outline. But honestly, they kind of like pose differently. Like they do pose a little bit differently. So that's a young male. That album Marginata. And then the cory parade is coming through. They're making their way downtown. I think I have like 18 in here now. I don't know. The babies do make it sometimes in the tank. So I got it like a group of like 12 and another tank of their kids. I need to isolate some because I have like 1 or 2 random longfin pandas in here. So I'm getting a few longfin babies. So you can see why it's hard to sex them a little bit because like this one does have some red and does have a little white outline on the bottom. But then if you compare that to this guy, I mean, that's pretty clear. But it's like maybe it just is not developed his white outlines yet, kind of a thing. But then you look at her, and she's got a little bit So I think this could be a female, actually. If we compare it, like, that looks pretty similar to that, which I know is a female. Look at that, the spotting in the. Let's see. I'm trying to see if the spotting in the caudal tail is the same as this young male here. Young buck. Where you at, bro? Because if that could be an easy way to tell if the spotting and the caudal is different between them. But I have a feeling I'm not gonna be that lucky. Hold up. I need him to come into the light a little bit more. Come into the light. I cannot see you. They're so cute. He's got an egg stuck on the bottom of his mouth. Yeah, the brine eggs actually do get a little sticky when you decapsulate them. Which kind of makes sense. I just need you to turn your tail. We're trying to compare the spots, man. You're not cooperating. There we go. I mean, they're there. But you definitely can't see them, really. Huh. I'll go back to this female. Yeah. That's a pretty big difference. Okay. Well, I think I should be able to do a pair for Grace and them. Do her front. So we're swapping these for the beta rubra. I believe it is. Whew. I need a coffee. It just hit me, that wave of tiredness. But gotta get back to work. I gotta make another video, man. I finally made a video and I feel like I'm ready to make some more. Ready to get on a roll. Okay, let's do the barbs. Let's do the barbs. The barbs from Just One More Fish. I still need to get the, maybe I'll try and do that today. I need to get the bristle nose out of here. Okay. I'm feeding heavy today. I am. Coffee is life this morning. You stay up partying, celebrating the launch of your business? Is that what happened? How does it feel now to be all publicly starting a business? The pressure's on. I'm ready for the buy now. No, I wish. Oh yeah. I love these barbs, man. I feel like it'd be cool to have like a 75 with like a school of like 40 of these guys. It feels good to be able to finally talk about it. Man, so many people in chat were like, I knew the whole time. Sounds like you're talking about talking about it. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Can actually discuss, start posting some photos, you know, get the pages up, the website up, all the good stuff. I do have some hill streams in here. I was trying to split the reticulated hill stream colony at one point. I don't know if I got both sexes in here, but I feel like they pretty reliably breed everywhere, so like maybe I just need to build up my rock piles in this tank. But even if they were breeding in here, I want to be able to tell for a while, because this is one of the more, it's like the plants aren't tall, but they are everywhere. And I do got rock piles in the back that you just can't really see. Mm. Yeah, I need to catch these bristlenose. They've been hanging out on this floating log a lot though, so if I just get a big net, I could probably get a few of them at once. I should spawn the albinos again. I should probably do that. But I've been saving space for the super reds. But honestly, the albinos look pretty nice too. They're very yellow. They're very yellow. I guess that's why they call them the lemon plecos. You gotta give everything a food name. Albino pleco, ew. Lemon pleco, take my money. Take my money right now. Thank you. Should we visit the Mulm pit, or is that too disgraceful to show on screen? My Mulm tank, aka the rainbow cichlid fry hatchery. Because that's the one where I put a bunch of floating plants in there for them to kill and eat because they love eating plant matter. But it created a very hideous tank. Not that not that I pride myself on really having good looking tanks, but still, it's exceptionally moldy. Look at that. That's a thick layer. But I was conflicted. I didn't know if I should take the fry to Jesse or take the pear. I think I made the right decision. Because now I have a little bit of time to think about if I want to keep rainbow cichlids really, because I didn't get them intentionally to begin with, But now I have time because I can grow these babies out, and then by the time I can sex them, I can decide, if I want the Martian dust tank. Yeah, this is where my rainbow cichlid army is growing, and they're very hungry. They're very hungry. So there used to be plants. This used to be a lush environment like all my other tanks. They put it in. Now this is some Pac-Man action. I just like I got silent just getting caught up in their little pecking movements. And they're not a shy fish. I gotta give them that. There's actually there might be more in there than I thought had made it. They're growing pretty. Okay, I'll have to take a group to ACM tomorrow, probably. I'll slowly just divvy them up. They are nice fish. They're smart cichlid. They'll definitely recognize you. They beg for food. They're very personable. They got social structures. They stick together as a family. I just need the space. They get a little big. They get a little big, and they spawn easily. Once you got the parents protecting kids, nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe. All right. Let's see. What am I doing next? Oh, let's feed the SVs. I'll do 2 more tanks, and then I gotta start my day too. But let's speaking of mulm, this is a tank I need to rehabilitate. It's gotten very mulmy. That's because I was using it as my main isopod tank for a while. But SVC gave me some rams to grow out. So I got some Procatopus fry in here. But then I also got some pandas. I'll take a group of those to ACM tomorrow. And then I got the ram fry. But I have not yet bred them myself. Well, there's one. They're definitely more like... There they are. It's kind of like the baddest with these guys. I gotta wait for the food to come down. Then I see more of them. Let's see. I have my 1 3-spot forest half beacon here. The surviving fry. I don't know where he is. There's all this Ricky at the top. So he's hiding. Yum, 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 yum. I will say to the Ellisoma people, they eat the decapped brine shrimp eggs. And you can store the brine shrimp eggs decapsulated for a bit in the fridge. So I'll have to do an updated Ellisoma video. I talk about that because the live food thing is a barrier. Frozen food, live food thing. It's kind of costly, but if you can get a bag of brine shrimp eggs, and you could just hatch them normally, but really the brine shrimp is like the most economic food, live food, by far, I think, for smaller fish. Because you get a big bag of brine shrimp eggs, keep it in the freezer, it'll last you forever. As opposed to like buying frozen bloodworms and stuff all the time, like it gets pricey. Okay. Yeah, there we go. How many of them do I see? I see 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. So they're making their way. I do like the eggs mostly sink, but it seems like just enough of them float down where it gives the Procatopus a little bit more time. Oh, the Illuminatus. I forgot I put Illuminatus in here. He's getting big. Or she's getting big, actually. All right. Let's do the Aqua Imports fish. Their tank. I've been doing water changes on this tank pretty much every day, actually. It is a newer tank, so it got some diatoms going on. Although I did put a cycled sponge filter in it. But the Aqua Imports fish been doing pretty decent. I did lose, I think, 2 of the tetras and 1 of the half beaks. But I'm gonna do 1 more round of deworming and then I'm gonna distribute them. But they haven't like been, having any temperament issues. They seem to be doing well otherwise. But we saw, the condition there, some of them came in, or like the water, like the half beak especially, I wasn't too surprised to lose because even if they survive the shipping, if there's dead bodies in the bag, like they got ammonia burn and stuff, so you kind of have to expect that even though they're still alive, they might be, extremely weakened. But other than that, they've been doing pretty well. Yes, I know. I just made the light brighter. I know I know you got a weird mouth, but it looks like you're making it work. The tetras have been kind of funny. The pellet food they go for pretty reliably. The eggs, the half beaks seem to understand that the eggs are food immediately. For some reason, the tetras, like, it takes them a second, but they also seem to watch me a bit more. Oh, there he goes. The tetras, they're definitely interesting. Like, Compared to other tetras, they just move differently. They watch you differently. But I mean, it makes sense. They are, a cave spawning tetra. They got the parental care thing, so already pretty unusual attributes for a tetra. So I shouldn't be surprised that they're. I mean, maybe they are just smarter. I mean, I might just go on a limb and just say they might just be kind of smart. I don't know. It might just be the situation. But I don't know. With the half beaks, we still have the one that looks much different than the others. I think from our last guesses, the big, darker ones are males. That was our guess. And then this one, but I don't know, man. I really don't know. I just know that they're different. Oh, wait, you see that? They're following the phone a little bit. Like I moved the phone close to the glass and I moved over there. Are they a finger follower fish? I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. They are kind of reacting to some things. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to remember that. All right. I need to start my day. But, figured why not jump in, do a quick little feeding thing. Appreciate you guys. The recent isopod video, this is the tank that was in it. I need to put some food in there. But I appreciate the support on the most recent video. Hopefully some fish stuff coming up soon. We'll see. But yeah, that's been a morning feeding with the fish, with me. And with that, I say good morning. Have a great day. Yeah, it really is morning. Yeah, have a great day. I hope you guys enjoy it, the weekend, the fun, the food, the fish. Relax, recharge, and let's get to it, because this has been In My Tanks, feeding the fish. Out.